Hi, I'm Vicki Warren, the Program Director for the International Institute for Bau-biologie and Ecology, or IBE. Bau-biologie, or building biology, is the holistic approach to building practices and products. IBE teaches us to make informed choices. Choices that are biologically compatible will also be ecologically sound. Today I'd like to focus on the sleeping area. When we sleep, our bodies rejuvenate, regenerate, and our organs detoxify. We've known for years that a healthy, stress-free sleep is essential for a strong immune system. And our sleeping areas should only be used for two purposes. But unfortunately, we've turned them into playrooms, entertainment centers, and home offices. And with that, we have brought a tremendous amount of electropollution into our sleeping sanctuaries. For the past 20 to 30 years, scientists have been studying the biological effects of this electropollution. And they've come to the determination that electrosmog causes adverse health effects. Now the only question is, to what degree? Some scientists believe that this electrosmog is one of the leading causes or contributors to the observed increases in illnesses and diseases that we're seeing today. Dr. Robert Becker, in his book Cross Currents, groups these adverse health effects into two broad categories. One, brain, behavioral abnormalities, learning disabilities, altered biocycles, and stress responses. And the second group he calls growing tissue, embryos or birth defects, genetics such as DNA damage, and of course cancer, tumors, and leukemia. Following the building biology practice of applying the precautionary principle that when there is enough evidence to suggest a problem, the problem should be eliminated or at least reduced as much as possible, building biologists have been lowering the electrosmog exposure in sleeping areas for years. And time and again, an improvement in the quality of sleep, health, response to treatment, and mental well-being has been observed. So what can you do? Well, here are 5 easy steps that you can start today to create a sleeping sanctuary. First, go into your bedrooms and take a look at all of the electrical devices that are near your bed. How many of them do you really need? Are there extension cords underneath the bed? If you need a device located near the bed, near being about 4 feet, then it should be a battery-operated device. So use battery-operated clocks. The electric clocks that a lot of people use have high magnetic fields that have been known to cause adverse health effects. 2. Turn off bedroom-affecting circuit breakers. Now, what is a bedroom-affecting circuit breaker? Well, look around your bed, remember the 4-foot distance, and see if there are any plugs. Plugs near your bed and the wiring going to those plugs creates an electric field that can cause biological effects. So identify the circuit breaker that controls those. Plug in a lamp and find the circuit breaker that turns that lamp off. This should be turned off at night. Now remember, we're looking for 4 feet. So this could also include plugs that are in an adjacent room. Rooms that are next door, or perhaps rooms that are below it. What is the third step? Eliminate or shield from all radio frequency or wireless device. Cordless phones and wireless internets are great things. They're very convenient, but they produce high radio frequency fields that cause biological problems. You should not have a cordless phone in your house at all. If you need one, use a 900 MHz, that's 900 megahertz analog cordless phone. And this should not be in your bedroom. In your bedroom, you should only have a phone if it's a corded phone, one that's actually plugged into the wall. And forward all of your cell phone calls to this land phone at night and turn off your cell phones. Wireless internets should also be turned off at night. You don't want to sleep in them. What is the fourth? Use beds without metal. Metal in beds can block view from the natural Earth's geomagnetic or magnetic field, but more importantly, they often have residual magnetism. Now this is typically from the box springs, right, the inner box springs that are metal. You can test this by getting a liquid-filled compass and slowly sliding it across the bed. North should always point to north. If north deviates and changes, and the needle starts moving as you slide it across your bed, then you know you have a magnetized bed, and this needs to be replaced. Fifth is to make sure there are no elevated magnetic fields. Now, magnetic fields can be caused from refrigerators, televisions, stereos, other devices that are on all the time, transformers, those little black boxes that we like to plug in. All of these lead to high magnetic fields. Building wiring errors can also be a problem. Unfortunately, there's no way to really determine whether or not there's high magnetic fields without measuring it. And to measure it, you need to measure it with a Gauss meter. That's Gaussmeter, or a Gauss meter. And from a bau-biological perspective, anything above 0.2 milligauss, or 20 nanotesla, is considered high and should be investigated. Now, right now, you can look to make sure that there's not a television in the room adjacent to where your head is, or that the circuit breaker box isn't on the wall under which you're sleeping. All of these things you can look for quite quickly. So let's review the 5. 1. Only battery-operated devices near your bed. 2. Turn off the bedroom affecting circuit breakers at night. 3. Eliminate or at least shield from all radio frequency or wireless. 4. Use beds without metal. And 5. Make sure there are no elevated magnetic fields. Good luck in creating your own sleeping sanctuary, and thank you.